Today in this video we are going to see a water well drilling process. We're going to see how the water is drilled from the underground and how it can be used to help the lives of a lot of people. So the drilling process of water is has become an important part in everyday lives, because water, as all we know, that water is an important component in supporting life system of all living organisms, from a plants, especially for the farmers that want to use the water from the drill well to irrigate his farm field. The drilling of well has become an important part in farmers and in animal keepers. They can use the water to feed the animal and to grow the crops. And also in those third world countries, like those a lot of parts of Africa and Asia, there is a shortage of water. So the water drilling process has become a lifesaver in those regions. So before the well is drilled, the first step is a survey. A survey is done in order to detect the depths of water under the ground. You must know how deep should you drill a well, and whether that water will become safe to drink or will just become a salt water. So this device can detect water up to a depth of 500 meters, and they can tell whether the water is fresh water or it's just a salt water. So it's very important to measure the water depths before you start to drill a well. There are those people who try to drill a well by using hands. So if you want to drill a well by using hands, you should just try to make a survey and to detect how far should you drill a well. So after detecting where the water is, these devices are very important to do that activity. The link to buy these components will be in the description. After you have detected the depth of water, the drilling process of water will start. So as you can see here, the water drilling process has already begun. The machine will arrive at your location and it will start to drill the water. The water drilling machine is usually a car. The car comes with a fuel. It will come with a diesel fuel and a lot of drilling machines and equipment, including these iron pipes that will be added to each other to drill the well. So before drilling the well, the casing is installed in order to guide the drilling pipe that will be added. So there are a lot of drilling pipes that come with the drilling car machines, and it will be added one after another. This machine is very powerful. It will pull up one piece of iron and just roll it up and add it to the next piece of pipe, and the drilling process will continue up to the desired depths where the water has been detected. At the bottom part of this drill machine, there are grinding teeth that are used to grind the rocks. So each pipe will be added from time to time until the depths of water has been reached. As you can see here, the machine is very powerful. So this machine will pull up these iron pipes and connect it to the one that is at the bottom. There are threads along these iron drilling pipes, and these threads will be connected to one another, and there are hydraulic press that will force the whole iron lines to the bottom in order to grind the rocks, as the drilling process will continue. So the water drilling process is the kind of process that takes a lot of times. It can take up to 5 up to 6 hours depending on the depth of the well. Our depth here is at least 100 meters, so it will take a long time. As we are waiting for the water to come out, let me take this time to talk about water pumps that are used to take the water out of the well. So once the well is being drilled, you must have a way to get the water out of your water well. You can use the water pumps, the petrol water pumps, but these petrol water pumps will only be used for those wells that are not doesn't have a lot of depth. For a short well drill like this one here, you can use an electric pump or a petrol pump that is surface water pump. But for the water well that has been drilled by using a truck like this one here, you cannot use the petrol water pump. Instead, you are going to use an electric water pump, a submersible water pump that will be used to take the water out of your well, because if you try to use a petrol pump, there is no oxygen at the bottom part of this well, so you must use electricity to drive the water pump. In case that region that doesn't have electricity, you must have a generator, a gasoline generator that will be used to produce electricity, and that electricity will be sent down the wire to your submersible water pump at the bottom part of your well in order to drive out the water. There are also a solar powered submersible water pump. You can also install a solar panels, generate electricity to produce the power that can be used to drive up your water pump in order to get out the water. You can see it here. This water has been driven out by the solar water pump. There are also other kind of water pump that are driven by the hands. You can see it here. These are hand water pump that are used in small villages and in domestic applications to drive the water out of your dam, out of your well. But this kind of hand water pump cannot be used in case that you want to irrigate the farm field. Let's say that you have a lot of acres of land that you want to irrigate. You cannot use the hand pumps to drive the water out of your well. It will become a very tiring process. So this kind of hand water pump should only be used in a domestic application or in those small villages. So the water drilling process here still continues. You see it here. You continue to connect the pipe to one another in order to grind the rocks, get the water out of our well. So let's wait for the water to come out. It has been a while now. And as you can see here, the water has started to get out. Then after that, after you have found the water, it's time to install the PVC casing. So here it's time to install the PVC pipe casing. This PVC pipe will come in several numbers and it will be connected in the same way that those iron pipes was connected. The truck has got a hydraulic press that forces the pipes down. So each pipe has got a thread, has got a male and female thread, and they will be connected in that way by using this truck and the thread by just rotating in order to fix the thread. There is no need to use a PVC glue. You just use the thread pipe like this one here, and they will be connected together and forced downward to reach the depths of your well. The purpose of installing the pipes is to avoid the contamination of water from the water that might just get into contact with your well by accident. For example, if there is a toilet nearby, the water can just move underground and contaminate your well. So it is important to put these pipes in order to seal out your well from contamination. Then after that, those iron pipes will be removed and just pull out by using this truck. And as you can see it here, the pipe has already been seen from above. This indicates that the water drilling process has already been completed, and one person will cover your PVC pipe in order to avoid contamination of water. Then after that, it will be cemented together to construct a safe environment to pump out the water and to install the pump well, the submersible water pump. So after installing the pump, the water will come out as you can see it here. So don't forget to read the description of this video for more details, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. So subscribe and see you in the next video.